I found a room in my apartment that didn't exist on the floor plan. No doors, no windows, just a wall that shouldn't have been there. And once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. That was 2 weeks ago. Now I'm afraid to close my eyes, because when I do, I'm in the room, and I don't think it wants me to leave. Day 1. Discovery. I moved into this place for the quiet. After a year of noise, burnout, and pretending I was fine, I just wanted silence. A one-bedroom apartment on the top floor of a brick building from the 1940s. Charming, rent-controlled, nothing fancy. It even smelled old in a comforting way, like forgotten books and warm dust. I didn't notice anything strange at first. You don't go looking for things that shouldn't be there. I spent the first few days unpacking, drinking bad coffee, rearranging furniture for no reason. I even started sleeping better. For once, my mind wasn't racing at night. And then, on the 4th evening, I was vacuuming along the hallway wall, the one between the living room and the bedroom, when the machine bumped against it with a dull thud, like it had hit something hollow. I paused. I knocked. Hollow? Weird. The wall on the other side should have been solid, just an ordinary dividing wall. I opened the bedroom door to check, and that's when I saw it. There was more space than there should have been. The hallway was about 6 feet longer than it had looked on the floor plan. It ended in a blank wall with no purpose. The bedroom didn't quite line up. I hadn't noticed it until that moment. And right in the middle of that wall, there was a seam, a vertical line, faint but visible if the light hit it right, like the outline of a hidden door. I remember laughing at myself. Must be bad renovation work, or just old building quirks. I took a photo of it with my phone to show a friend later, but when I checked my gallery, the seam wasn't there. Day 3, something off. I kept trying to ignore it, but the more I looked at that wall, the more it felt wrong. The air near it was cooler, still. Like a place waiting to be filled. I tried measuring the space again, and it didn't make sense. My tape measure said the hallway was 18 feet long, but when I walked it, step by step, it felt longer, like I'd never reach the end. I chalked it up to stress. Maybe I was just unravelling after holding it together for too long. I hadn't really recovered from everything that happened last year. I won't get into it, but I lost someone. Not in a dramatic way, just drifted apart. And I never told her how bad it got after. That night I dreamed I was standing in front of the wall, except there was a door now. Not modern, wooden, old, heavy-looking. It was slightly open, and I could hear something on the other side. Not voices, not footsteps, breathing, slow, deep, matching mine. When I woke up, I was standing in the hallway, hand outstretched toward the wall. Day 6. The room. It appeared without warning. I came home from the grocery store, arms full of bags, turned down the hallway, and froze. The wall was gone. In its place, a doorway. The room was dark, no lights, no windows, but I could see just enough to know it wasn't a storage space. The floor looked like polished concrete, and the walls, I don't even know how to describe them. They shifted when I looked at them, like they weren't fixed, like the whole room was breathing. I should have turned around, I should have called someone. Instead, I stepped inside. It was dead silent, the kind of silence that makes your ears ring. And when I turned around, the door was gone, just smooth wall behind me. No way out. Day 7. Lost time. I woke up in my bed. That's the part I don't understand. I don't remember getting out of the room or walking back to my bedroom, but I was in my bed, fully clothed, covered in a cold sweat. The hallway was back to normal. The seam in the wall was gone. Except it wasn't. It never really leaves now. Some nights the hallway is longer than it should be. Sometimes I hear sounds, low, whispering tones, when I press my ear to the wall. I tried to call my sister yesterday. She didn't answer. When I checked my call log, there were no outgoing calls, just a single missed call, from a number with no name, no area code. I listened to the voicemail. It was my voice saying, "Don't let it in." Day 10. Shifting. My apartment is changing. Things aren't where I left them. The mirror in the bathroom reflects parts of the room that aren't there. I see flashes of movement in it, someone walking behind me, but when I turn, I'm alone. Sometimes I find my own handwriting on pieces of paper I never wrote, just short phrases. "You've been here before." It's not the first loop. Stop remembering. I haven't left the building in 3 days. Every time I try to walk out the front door, I find myself back in the hallway. Always back in front of the wall, the room calling to me. Day 12. Regression. I found an old journal in a drawer I don't remember using. It had my name in the front cover, but the entries weren't mine. At least, I didn't think they were. They describe everything that's been happening. The hallway, the room, the dreams. Except the entries are dated 5 years ago. The last page is torn. The second to last one reads, "I thought I left. I thought I escaped. But you can't leave something that's inside you." It was my childhood bedroom, then it was a college dorm, then a hospital room, then this apartment. It changes shape, but it's always there, waiting. Day 14. Awake inside the dream. I tried to stay awake last night, drank coffee until I was shaking, but sometime around 3 a.m. I blinked, and I was there again, in the room. Except now it's different. It looks like my childhood bedroom. The peeling wallpaper with the faded stars, the same crooked bookshelf, my stuffed rabbit on the bed, except everything's off, frozen in place, covered in dust, and on the walls, hundreds of photographs. All of them are of me, sleeping, different ages, different clothes, different rooms, but always the same. I'm asleep, unaware, and the picture is taken from a corner of the room. The camera's always in the same spot, and then I heard it, that slow, heavy breathing, right behind me. Day 15, not alone. I don't think I live here alone anymore. I hear things at night scraping along the floor like someone crawling. The bathroom mirror fogs up even when I haven't used the shower. I see outlines in the condensation, smiling faces. But when I touch the glass, nothing's there. I tried breaking the wall with a hammer. It just absorbed the blow, like it wasn't solid, like it wanted me to try. I keep finding more notes. One of them said, "It's not a room, it's a memory, and it's remembering you. Final entry. Unknown date. I don't know what day it is anymore. Time doesn't move right here. Clocks spin backwards. The windows show different skies, sometimes stars I don't recognize. I stop trying to escape. Now I just listen, because I think the room is trying to tell me something. It's not a place, it's a mirror of every thought I buried, every guilt I ignored, every version of me that I left behind. They're all still here, watching, waiting. And tonight, I finally heard them speak. They said, "Welcome back.